Hey friends, criminal defense attorney Ryan Pacyga, and today I'm going to answer the question of how should I dress for court? So we get this as lawyers, this question a lot when someone hasn't been to court before. And I thought about this video because today, believe it or not, here's what I saw at court. I go to court for what are called first appearances on a felony case today. And a guy is about to go in front of the judge, and he's not a client of mine, and he's got a jacket on, and this is what it said: Murderers Row. That was not a good idea. So I politely told the guy, hey, you might want to take that jacket off before you go in front of the judge, because believe it or not, judges do pay attention to how somebody dresses, and that can once in a while affect how you're treated by a judge in terms of what rules there are or not, or whether you're believed or not, or even sometimes how another prosecutor can treat you in a case. So there are no rules other than regular court decorum, it's called. They might, not allow you to wear like ripped up jeans in there or something like that, for example. But does it matter what you wear to court or not? Well, that depends. I mean, certainly judges understand that some people are in tough economic conditions and they can't afford a suit or whatever like that, and nobody's going to make you wear a suit to court. But I'll tell you this, you should try to dress up for court a little bit. It can make a difference. Sometimes it doesn't matter. But there are times where it really can matter, and it's just a little bit of a presentation or how you appear to the judge or even to a prosecutor who's looking at you and deciding maybe how to treat you in the case or not. So typically what I'll tell clients is try to dress at least business casual depending on the hearing. It's certainly okay to wear a suit to court if you want to every time, but that's not always necessary in criminal court. Some people do show up in jeans. Some people have t-shirts on and those sorts of things. And I don't see them typically get yelled at by a judge, but sometimes it's looked at as being disrespectful to the court. And again, you might not be doing yourself any favors if you're asking someone to treat you better. So it never hurts to dress up some for court, and business casual can mean, a button-down shirt with a shirt and tie and even just a pair of khakis or something. It can also mean a polo shirt or golf shirt, for example, in the warmer months, and then a nice pair of pants if you can. And certainly if you end up in a trial or a sentencing hearing on a serious case, a suit is good. Another thing that can be helpful is to avoid really dark colors. Why? For whatever reason, the human mind sometimes works that if they see people in dark colors, they think that the person is a little meaner than they may appear or something like that. So if they're wearing like a black suit, for example, or a dark colored suit. Or especially really dark colored shirts. Okay. So, most lawyers will tell you don't wear like a black dress shirt, and a really dark tie and an all black suit. It can look a little bit like you're going to a funeral or something, and that's not a good look for court. So a lot of times lawyers will tell you to sort of lighten up the colors that you're wearing. Wear a lighter colored shirt, nothing wild on the prints either, and a lighter colored suit if you can, for example. And sometimes we'll even help clients just advise them on, what they should and shouldn't be wearing. So I hope that answers the question, but try to avoid clothing that has words on it that may offend a judge or whatever, because you might not get in trouble for it in terms of being held in contempt of court or something. But again, you're not going to get any favors. Like, for example, if you're asking for lower bail or less restrictive conditions or things like that, the more respectfully you're dressed, sometimes that can make a little bit of the difference. And why not? It doesn't hurt anything. If you have any questions about court, I'm criminal defense attorney Ryan Pacyga. You can call me at 612-339-5844 or find me at arrestedmn.com.